Hello again. Nice that you're watching today. We go on with our heptonymy today. In my practice for heptonymy and in day-to-day life, I hear a lot of people talking about being yourself. But how can you be yourself if you don't feel yourself? If you're not familiar with your own feelings and your own body, it's not easy to have open relationships and feel empathy for other people. Later on, I will tell more about the importance of the touch within relationships. But first, you have to feel and to know what's going on in your own body. Let's use a metaphor to make it clear. Most people live in a house. When I ask them about the interiors of the house, they tell me about the furniture, the colors, the atmosphere. No wonder, because they live in their house every day. You can compare your house with your body. We live in this house from our first till our last breath. But when I ask them to tell me more about their own interior, they often have no idea. How is that possible? Most of the time, they feel their body only when there's a lot of fear, a lot of pain, tension, anger, or sadness. But it's like repairing your house when there is already a lot of damage. It seems that we care more about our house and sometimes the car than about our body. This can be caused during our childhood, when we learn to ignore the signals of pain, fear, anger and discomfort. We learn to encourage ourselves, to be strong and ignore our feelings. We come back to that later. Now we go to the metaphor again. Well, what's the most important when you're gonna build a house? Of course, you need a good foundation, good fundaments. Well, you can compare these fundaments with also some arms, with our pelvis and legs. In the former session, we experienced and exercised that this area gives you gravity and balance, like a house's foundation. When, for example, you feel fear or stress for an extended period of time, your head takes over the control of your body. Just feel the movement for fear in your own body, like you feel that you go to your head. You will try to control the situation with your head and lose the feelings in your basement, in the pelvis. So you go up. It's like living on the attic of the house. It seems very safe because you can see a lot up there. You can hear a lot up there. But if someone is coming too close to your house or to your body, you may be too late to come downstairs. And maybe when you come down to your feelings, you're too late. Maybe there's already a lot of damage. The fear, the stress chases you out of your body and you can't react immediately because you're in your head. So, heptonymy is all about living in your whole house, in your whole body, from the basement to the top. Let's do a new exercise. Sit down on a chair, put your feet on the ground, on the floor, and be aware of your body. Ask yourself some questions. Do you feel more about your right side of your body or the left side? Do you have more sensory awareness of your head and shoulders, the upper body, or your pelvis and legs, the lower body? In other words, which one do you feel more like the first person? He has a lot of energy and tension in his head and shoulders and not in his lower body. This one has a lot of gravity and firmness, a lot of energy in his lower body, is stable, and his head is not very heavy. So this one looks more like the tumbler. When you give him a push, he will come back in the middle. If you give this one a push, maybe he would fall. Try to describe the physical sensations in your body. For example, it can feel empty, it can feel stressed, cold, small. Just start with this. Later on, we will pay attention to the emotions that are behind these physical sensations. But don't be in a hurry. I will guide you step by step to become more familiar with the lost sense of your own body. In the next session, I will further explore the house metaphor. Then I will introduce the next core value of heptonymy, to be open or be closed. What this means, you will see the next time. Thank you for watching and see you next time.